I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I been in my bag going crazy. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I been in my bag going crazy. Bitch, I'm not.
First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus, Puffy tryna see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia some more. I think a little higher. I think a little higher.
Yeah, hi. We have a problem.
Pam's gonna hit the dam. That's what she was targeting before Batman stopped her 10 years ago.
That means she's still there.
I'm going after her.
If Pam is at full strength, you don't stand a chance.
Pamela Isley beckoned Mary all the way from Metropolis. Why didn't you stop her?
Believe me, I tried. Mary mind-roofied me. And while a deep betrayal at the time, if I'm being honest, I haven't slept that well since I torched Mabel Cartwright.
Hold up. Mary pheromoned you? I thought you two were buds.
And I thought you were working out of Renee's, but I gotta say, I'm loving this whole commuter coffee shop vibe you got going on.
Why should we trust anything you say?
Because I'm in a gay bar when I'm supposed to be in Santorini, so you do the math.
Look, we couldn't stop Mary. We got our asses kicked by the OG, so how do you suppose that we stopped 2 poison ivies at the same time?
Easy. You want to kill a plant? Take away its sunshine.
Not easy, seeing as though none of us can actually control the weather.
She means Renee. We go after Pam's weakness.
You're gonna want to get on that today. ASAP, like 10 minutes ago.
Your deal with Renee for your freedom was a scam, which means you're a wanted criminal. You wouldn't risk coming back here unless there was something deeper going on, so what is it?
Me? Deep? There's no need for insults. Besides, we're running out of time.
So we got back in another video. It's your boy PJDRIZZLE21. I just want to say welcome back to my channel, and also if you guys are happy or sad, then my statement should bring you joy. And also welcome. How you guys doing on this fine Saturday evening? Where I just threw off a little sarcasm because we have a blizzard, and all your plans that y'all had for this weekend are postponed. All right, because if y'all didn't see the news, or if y'all didn't check outside in the morning, son, y'all got snow. Like, all right, so like seriously, so I don't even know if these like college functions are postponed or if they still going on, and what kind of people are they expecting like to still come? They're expecting like these people with courage and bravery to be stuck in the snow or be busting their ass in the ice on the sidewalk just to come to this college function, just to be stuck like in one crowded space. So good luck with that. All right. So this show that we're about to do a reaction to is called Batwoman, and we're about to do a reaction / review on the latest episode. And this is Batwoman season 3, episode 10, called Toxic. Toxic. Wait, I really can't speak. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. This episode titled "Toxic" started off with Pam and Mary. Um, Pam and Mary having the CEO of Gotham United Healthcare Harold strung up, with Pam watching as Mary tells him the problems he caused. When they leave, Pam's nose begins to bleed, so she siphons like more energy from Mary. Pam, I don't know because I don't know if, from the last episode that like she when she like touched like Mary's face and like they just like had a little like powers moment there, like where she was like I don't know if she was trying to like suck the powers like off of Mary or if Mary still had her powers too. So I guess like the reason why like Pam's nose is bleeding because like she's only taking some from Mary. So like when she takes like more like of like Mary's like powers from her, like she's like sucking like more energy from Mary. No homo. So as they walk to their next destination, Pam shares about her childhood and they wind up at the Gotham Dam. And Pam explains how it hurts the environment and feeds into the industrial district. Soon, Mary realized Pam intends to flood the city. Ice Ice arrives at the holdup where Luke and Ryan have set up shop and tells them about the Ivies. Wait, I said Ice. Hold up, I don't know why I said Ice. I think I meant Alice. Yeah, Alice arrives at the holdup where Luke and Ryan have set up shop and tells them about the both Ivies of like Pam and Mary. Um, they decide to find Renee Montoya, the person that secretly likes like Mary. No, that secretly likes Pam and had like a whole relationship with her, and like she was just trying to save her, even though she helped her escape and whatnot. So they find Renee and bring her back to the bar. They want to know about Pam, but Renee Montoya won't say anything because like of love. Yeah, sure. So Sophie arrives next and asks about the Joe Buzzer until Alice I'm sorry, emphasizes Mary at the at the computers. Luke says someone triggered the bat signal. Batwoman goes to the signal to find Jada and the Joe Buzzer waiting. Jada won't give up the buzzer unless she gets Marcus back. Batwoman thinks it's a bad idea and tells Jada why. Eventually, Jada, what? Hold on, that was just giving me words that don't even like match up. Like eventually, Jada equises. I don't know what equises mean, but I think she gives in, and then but not before getting Batwoman to agree to her terms. Batwoman has until midnight to return Marcus. Pam prepares to redirect the water, but Mary doesn't want any part of it. Pam won't force her. Instead, she drains the energy, like the powers that she. I'm not gonna say that she took from like Pam. I'm just gonna say that like she had it. So like she drains like whatever left like powers that Mary had from Mary, and Mary gets like unconscious and shit. So later, two damn employees find her at the holdup, and like they find her and they be like, "Oh, what's this lady doing here?" If I was a damn employee, son, I'm not asking this woman like what she's doing here. I'm out like this because I know I'm gonna first take a good look at like what she's wearing, and like if she's wearing like the same outfit as like a super villain, I'm out like this. I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, what you doing under these sewers and shit?" Like seriously, I'm not gonna ask you questions because like I know I'm about to get murked. Like seriously, so these damn employees, son, like they need to do better. Like seriously. So at the holdup, Luke hears the 911 call over a police scanner, and he and Sophie realize it's about Mary. They tell Batwoman, who's in the Batmobile. She tells them about Jada's deadline, but decides Mary's more important. Mary's more important than her stepbrother and her real mother. So she picks up Alice, who drives as they search for the ambulance. During the drive, Alice is generally a nuisance and opts to listen to comms. They hear Sophie argue with Renee and prompts Alice to mention how Ryan and Sophie like each other. Eventually, they catch up with the ambulance. However, the driver won't pull over, so Batwoman manages to get on the roof to stop it and safely get Mary back. Look, that scene, like, it wasn't funny, but it was funny because like it's like this driver says like she needs medical assistant, and then he's like, I ain't listening to you, Batwoman. Like he said, you could do anything, you could try to torture me. I'm not giving you Mary, son. She needs medical conditioning. I'm gonna bring her to the damn hospital. So that nigga was a straight savage, like not trying to pull over and shit for Batwoman. Okay. Yeah. So look. However, the driver won't pull over, so Batwoman manages to get on the roof to stop it and safely get Mary back. Yeah. Alice and Ryan return with Mary. No one knows what happened until Renee finally tells them it was Pam. Ryan wants to go after her, but now that Pam is at full strength, it's dangerous. But Renee says if she's going to, she's gonna need Mary. So they managed to wake up Mary, who's still upset at everyone. Like they saved you from these doctors. Like they saved her from like getting her doctor's license like revoked and all that. Because if she would have like arrived at the hospital, they would have recognized her. They would have uh they would have found her in the system, and then like they would have seen like she's like a doctor and whatnot. So it would have been bad for her. So like that's why like they saved her, but like she won't be all upset and shit. So I say go bring her back to the ambulance and like have them take that ass back to the hospital and shit. And yeah, so as she leaves, Ryan gets her attention by telling her she killed someone, the man in the woods from the previous episode, like the man that was walking with his son, and they saw Mary, and she used her poison ivy powers like to like throw him like wherever, like, and she didn't know that she threw him to a branch that went through his chest and shit. So that nigga's son don't have no father anymore. So thank you, Mary, son. Mary doesn't believe her until Alice confirms it. The group, because like they have like a whole like Alice like does like a nod, and Mary like just like says, "Oh shit!" Like she just looks at Alice, and then Alice gives her a nod, and then like she just like finally like comes to terms that I just killed a nigga, son. So the group sorts out their plan to stop Pam. Renee tells them about the pheromone blocker. If Mary drinks it, it might weaken Pam if she siphons more energy. Luke pulls Renee aside, worried the blocker could also weaken Mary, because Luke has a thing for Mary's son. Even though they're not going to show it yet, it's like, yo, nigga, just tell Mary that you got feelings and like dead ass. Like seriously. What else? Yeah, so Renee says yes, but they might also get Mary back. And Mary agrees and says she can pull away before Pam siphons too much energy. Pam uses her power to overwhelm the damn turbines and trigger the collapse. Mary finds her and offers more energy. Soon, Mary pulls away but is unconscious, and Pam slightly stumbles. Batwoman arrives, and as she and Pam fight, Batwing finds the turbines. So Luke decides that he should put the Batwing suit on again, even though that is gonna like make like more problems for him, because like he keeps on having problems with the Batwing suit. So, however, vines begin to wrap around him, and he flashes through his trauma before realizing he could get himself out of the vines. So basically, it was like a test for Luke, like saying that like he's too scared and he's too nervous, and he's not being a man, and all he has to do to pass the test is to just get out of the fear and just be a man and like get out of those vines. Like that's like seriously, you use that strength that God gave you, my nigga. Like seriously. So he finally gets out of the vines and the nigga is strong again. Alright, so they check on Mary. No wait, hold up. Batwoman manages to best Pam and Batwing stops the collapse. They check on Mary and Batwoman handcuffs Pam to a pipe before leaving. Pam and Renee are on a cargo plane, and Pam is like angry, thinking this is another setup. She wants nothing to do with Renee. In response, Renee opens the door and tells Pam to leave if she wants. So look, she opens the cargo plane. Look, she opens the cargo plane door, right? Says, "Yo, Pam, you could go like wherever you want. Like you don't have to stay here." Yo, how is Pam gonna go out the cargo plane door and she don't have no plants? So she don't even have a parachute bag. Like you basically telling her to just like go skydive with with the risk of death and shit. So I was like, yo, this makes no sense. She really opening the cargo plane door and telling Pam, go jump. Like that's so like that was just confusing and just like awkward for me. So let me see, hold up. Oh yeah, she adds that she made a deal with Sophie for Pam's freedom. After she closes the door, so Pam tells Renee to close the door, and then she finally forgives Renee, because Renee was just trying to protect her and she loved her, and yeah, all right. So what else? Yeah, after she closes the door, she tells Pam they're going to an island she loved called Coriana, and Coriana is a place where like they found a flower to help save Orion, where it was back in season 3, and that's how also Sophie found out that Ryan was Batwoman. So what else? Okay, so Mary wakes up and is back to her old self, and Ryan apologizes and promises the team won't sideline her again. And next, she goes to talk with Alice afterwards. Alice makes a remark that reminds Ryan about Jada's deadline. So she missed the deadline after she saved like Mary, because like she was supposed to like bring back Marcus like at midnight, but she never did that. So Sophie checks on Ryan, who hasn't heard anything from Jada. Shortly after, Luke shows Ryan and everyone else a news report. In it, Jada smears Batwoman saying the Havoc with the villain trophies, like Victor Freeze's Victor Freeze's experiment with his whole like cold experiments, Poison Ivy's plants, the what else? There was like 2 more. Oh my god. The loose tooth that brought back Killer Croc, and there was one more too. Oh yeah, the Mad Hatter hat too. So those villain trophies, she puts the fault on Batwoman, and now everybody's gonna be against like Batwoman because now like Jada just made a news report because she didn't get her son Marcus back in the deadline. So Jada adds that despite stopping Poison Ivy, flooding still occurred in some places. So she also puts the blame on Batwoman for the flooding that Poison Ivy like did. So that Pam and Mary did. I think it was mostly Pam, but it was also like Mary's like part 2. But she was under the influence, so I can't really like blame Mary because she was under the influence. Like she's not no Poison Ivy 2.0. Alright, so it was all Pam. Deadass. One such place is Mary's clinic, where a drop of water falls on Marcus and reanimates him. I don't understand because that ending scene made me like think more, because it said it had like a warning sign like not to like drop like any water drops on like the Marcus's like skin and whatnot. So I guess like that would have like waked him. So they didn't really want to wake him up yet. So once it did that, he finally like gets up, and then that's where season hold up. That's where season 3, episode 11 comes from next week, where we're gonna see him like he's alive, and then like he's back to his Joker 2.0 like plans and whatnot. And yeah, so that was basically the full synopsis and plot for Batwoman season 3, episode 10, called Toxic. And let me know if you guys also watch Batwoman, or if you guys don't watch it and I just gave you all a spoiler. So yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, share to all social media platforms. Don't forget to hit the post notification bell for future videos, and also get the PJDRIZZLE gang merch at teespring.com/PJDRIZZLE Mil-gang. And if you want the promo code, you have to get 2 items for the code to work, and it's welcome25 in all caps. And yeah, so it's your boy PJDRIZZLE21 signing off, and we are PJDRIZZLE gang.
Bitches, we keep on coming while we running for your juice. Steady gunning, keep on busting at the boots. You